were born in Nima?
Yeah, Nima. I was born in Nima, bred in Nima. And, even I started music in Nima.
Wow.
Yeah.
Then you should be able to speak some Hausa.
Yeah. With language, when you leave the language, it leaves you.
That's true.
Yeah, but I understand Hausa.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right, so who were you born to and when?
My mom is Efia Abuajiwa. My dad is Kwame San Ejapon.
Wow.
I was born in 12 March. On the 12th March, 1967. So I'm 56 years.
Interesting. You look like you are 22.
Fire!
Oh my God, have mercy. You are what? You are how old now?
56.
My God, have mercy. Can you believe this? Oh my God. And you were born in Nima?
Yeah.
Were you the firstborn, secondborn, thirdborn?
I'm the firstborn.
Wow. Wow. So what were your parents doing? Were they, working in the bank? Were they teachers? What were they?
My dad was working with the Ministry of Health.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. At the mechanical department.
Okay.
And my mom is a trader.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Are they still alive?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They exist.
Interesting.
Yeah.
They exist. Are you an only child?
No. We are 5. I think I have to go a bit further into my family.
Go.
Honestly, I've lost my dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've lost my dad about 5 years ago.
Wow.
And, when my dad got married to my mom, and I was born, there was a separation, let me say, which led to a divorce.
Oh.
Yeah. But my mom got married and my dad also got married. And with the siblings on my mom's side, we are 5.
Wow.
And at my dad's side, I think 8, maybe more.
Maybe more. Are you in contact with all your siblings?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What made your mother and father separate? Do you know?
I don't think I would like to share it on air.
Okay.
Maybe after this program, maybe we can go deep into that.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Well, that is fair enough. All right. So my guest is Samuel Owusu, Highlife legend, performing at Kochoko Roots Festival tomorrow from 7 p.m. sharp. The first artists start appearing. We will go all the way to 2 a.m. Oh my God.
That's great.
And okay. So tell me, how did music come to you? But first and foremost, which schools did you go to?
Well, like I said, I started school in Nima. There was a school by then called St. Louis Preparatory School. That's where I started school. But before then, there was a nursery school just close to the Presby Church. That's where I started my nursery education, and then went to St. Louis. After St. Louis Preparatory School, I went to Jowolo Junior Secondary School, the experimental junior secondary schools by then.
Right.
After JSS, that's how we called it.
JSS, I remember.
I went to Accra High School. Yeah. I completed in 1986.
1986.
Yeah.
What course did you study?
Arts.
Yeah. And from where did you go?
From there, I went to GBC as a guest artist. And I met people like Akwesi Donko, Efia Kunedu, Amankwa Ampofu, Bosi Amponsa, Carl Ajaman Bannerman, and a lot. I got into radio.
Wow.
Radio 1,
Radio 1 at that time.
Using the Akan language.
Yes.
Yeah.
So were you a news reader? What really were you?
I wasn't reading news. I was presenting programs like documentary programs and tidbits from other regions. I compiled them and present them. So, I was understudying them. They had a lot of experience. Yes. I was from school, so I had wanted, to be a broadcaster.
Wow.
Along the way, I got into music. You know, I went there in 1987 after leaving school in 86.
Right.
And I decided to record Abusuachika in 1991. And you know, in those days, it's difficult for you to come out with a song.
Yes.
So it took me a whole year, the whole of 1991, to complete that single album. An album, right? With the title Abusuachika with 6 tracks on it. So I couldn't release the songs in 91. I was looking for producer, you know, with me in connection with the people at the GBC, like Samson Quain, Poncho. He linked me up to a producer, and then, you know, he took up from there. So the album Abusuachika came out in 1992.
And that was the first album?
Yeah, and it was a bang.
Wow. Abusuachika.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it was Poncho who introduced you to a producer?
Yeah.
Who was the producer?
Isaac Taylor of Roots Music World.
Roots Music.
He passed away, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
Isaac
recently.
Taylor.
Yeah.
Wow. So at what point did you realize that you could do music?
Whilst in school, you know, I was once an entertainment prefect. You know, when we went to Jolu, and it's time for entertainment, you know, we the Form 1s are used to, you know, entertain our seniors and so on. And we've been singing, creating songs there to entertain, to make, you know, our friends happy.
That's right.
When it's time. And eventually, I went into poem writing. You know, music, it's
it's
poem.
Poetry, yes.
And I decided to write them in tree. That's how I came up with those songs like Abusuachika, Sedi Ebedieni. They are all proverbs.
Is that music in your family?
Yeah. My uncle is Abuaje Siama. He released some couple of songs in those days. But now he's out of music. He's a chief in Ubo, Chidomwahene of Ubo. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I know him very well.
Yeah.
I know him very well. Okay. So my guest in the studio is Samuel Owusu, and he's talking to us about himself and about Kuchoko Roots Festival. Now, when your father and mother separated, who did you go with?
My mom.
Why?
My mom was responsible.
Wow.
She is a responsible woman. She made sure she would take care of me. And I'm happy to be with her. And I'm happy she raised me up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You are happy your father did not raise you?
I would say yes.
He was irresponsible? Was he smoking? Was he drinking? Was he did he disown you?
No. But he wasn't responsible for my upkeep.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Did you have any good relationships with him?
Yeah. I've been visiting. Like I said, anytime I visit him, that is when we vacate. Occasionally, I go there to visit. But looking at the way things are going over there, Ras,
you decided that you would leave that place?
I didn't go there to live. I went visiting when we vacate. Yeah, but I come back to Nima, join my mom. Yeah.
Because of the way things were going on there, right?
You know, I don't want to go too deep into it because I don't want to offend my other siblings who comes from my father's side. It might be as if I'm exposing my dad negatively. No. Yeah.
Was he a womanizer?
I would say yes. Because after the divorce, he married another woman.
Okay.
Gave birth to 2 girls, and there was another divorce.
Wow.
And then he went on to marry another woman. There were 4 children. One, and then they lost one. Another divorce. And then he married another woman, and I think they have 2 children. So I think that answers your question.
Yes, it does. So on his deathbed, did you visit him? Did you speak with him? Did he ever apologize for not being in your life?
He wasn't sick. He wasn't hospitalized.
Okay.
I heard of his death, and I decided to go over there and see how things are. I went there with my sister, met my auntie, and then we had a discussion on how we're going to handle things. Yeah. I was nice to him anyway. You know, it's so sad. It's so sad, but that has been part of me. So we need to move forward.
Did your mother attend the funeral?
Yeah, I went with her.
Interesting.
We spent about 4 days there.
Before his death?
The other women also came, except those who
died.
Yeah.
Before his death, when was the last time you saw him?
My sister lost her mom, the one who comes after me at my dad's side. I went there with my wife, and then he also came.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
And did you speak? Did you talk?
Oh, yeah.
What did you talk about?
It was only a gift I had wanted to give him. Unfortunately, my dad couldn't take the gift, the money from me.
Oh, you gave him money and he couldn't take it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he called his big sister and told her, look, Akwesi wants to leave. And he said we should take this. That wasn't the first time. It's so sad. The first time my dad felt bad about taking money from me is when he lost a sister. I went there. He wasn't expecting me anyway, but I was there. And, you know, it got to a point I have to come back to Accra. And I said, call me my dad. And he came. And I said, Dad, I want to leave. Take this for yourself. And he asked, Akwesi, memfanya den.
Wow.
Yeah.
What should I use this money for?
Yeah. I said, keep it. Yeah, and I think that's what, you know, we will go through if we neglect our children.
Wow.
If we don't take responsibility.
Wow. Samuel Owusu is my guest in the studio, and we're having an interesting conversation.
This is 3FM. This is 3FM. Fire!
name is Samuel Owusu. This one he calls Ojeko. And I hear Ojeko simply means good morning. Is that correct?
Yeah.
My God. I mean, I used to play this song when I was at Tia Mother Secondary School. It would bring tears in my eyes, even though I never understood one word of the music. Why does it bring tears into my eyes?
Maybe the way the song was sung.
Is it a sad song?
Come again.
Is it a sad song?
I would say yes and no. Yes, in the sense that it's somebody pleading to his neighbor not to get offended of his shortcomings.
Wow.
You know, because any man can err.
Wow.
Yeah.
Especially the part that says, "Oh, Neo die."
Oh.
I used to think that meant that Neo die had died.
Yeah.
You know, I come from an area where nobody speaks Ghana, you know?
Okay.
So, you know, but why Neo die?
Let me say, he's one of those guys who made me happy whilst in GBC. Even though they were older than me, but they were my friends. And they are fond of me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting beat. This song, I used to play it, man, and I've played it over and over right here on 3FM 92.7. Now, Samuel Owusu is my guest right here in the studio, and we're having a chat. Now, when you followed your mother, was she the one who took you to the Jehovah's Witnesses?
My grandfather was a witness, and my mom is a witness, and I am a witness.
Wow.
My children are also witnesses.
Oh, so you are still a witness?
Yeah.
Why are you still a witness?
I don't know why I should leave.
Wow.
I've been trained with Bible principles.
Wow.
And it has made me morally sound. I have good morals. Yeah.
Yes, everywhere I go, I hear people talk good about Jehovah's Witnesses and all that. There's one here.
Yeah.
And there's one that I know. There might be more. I mean, and others. So when you are sick and you go to the hospital and they are giving you blood, you will not take it, Samuel Owusu.
We are here to talk about Samuel Owusu and Kuchoku.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should leave that out of this discussion.
You don't want to preach? You don't want more members for...
I do preach.
But
I have time to do that.
But you're not in the mood to preach now.
I'm here on a different agenda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want to preach?
I'm still preaching.
Oh, you don't feel like preaching?
I'm still preaching. Even from the discussion we've had, there is some level of preaching in it.
Yes.
Yeah, I even said, when you give birth to children, you should take responsibility of their upkeep. Yeah, so it's...
But you are not comfortable talking about the blood issue, right?
I'm comfortable talking about it.
Okay.
But not at this moment.
Not at this moment.
Yeah.
That is fair enough.
This is 3FM.
Samuel Owusu is my guest right here. What do you think about the national anthem and the pledge?
I have no problem with that.
So you will recite it, you will sing it?
I have to learn it. You know, I know most of the times people are approached with microphones.
Yes.
Say the national pledge.
Oh, wow.
And they will be messing up.
Yes.
Because they've not learnt it. If they learnt it, maybe they can't recollect the very words in it. I don't want to do that, no.
Okay. All right. So do you have a problem singing it yourself and reciting it yourself?
I don't have any problem singing the national anthem. No.
Okay. I'm asking that because I know that your faith doesn't allow you to do that. Am I correct?
I would say you are not correct.
Okay, good.
You know, when you learn the Bible, you should be guided by
the principles.
What you've learned from the Bible, the principles. I think the Muslims also do that. You can't force a Muslim to override his conscience.
That's right.
Yeah, so if let me talk for myself. If I have learned the Bible and I know what God wants me to do to please Him.
Right.
I believe, and I know that's what I'm going to do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you don't have a problem reciting the national pledge and the anthem. Do you do that?
I've already told you I don't have any problem if somebody is singing the national anthem.
How about you yourself?
I don't see any problem with that. To sing, it's a song, right?
Do you sing it?
Oh, I remember when I was in school, we were taught
And you sang it?
singing it isn't a problem.
Okay. When you were in school, but now that you are out of school?
No, you don't understand me. Singing the anthem isn't a problem.
Okay.
But there is more to that.
What is it? What's the problem with it?
Let's talk about why I'm here.
Samuel Owusu is my guest.
This is 3FM.
And we're having a very interesting conversation. I was brought up by the witnesses,
Yeah.
When I was in school. I think I've had this conversation with you before.
Yes.
I studied with the witnesses for several years. And, when I'm in a good mood, I tell people that I'm one of Jehovah's Witnesses,
Yeah.
When I'm in a very good mood,
Yeah.
That's what I say. Because some of the principles, in fact, the principles are beautiful and nice. And I think that if we are able to uphold some of these things, we'll make
And
a better
it has
nation.
shaped me.
Good.
Yeah. People are fond of Samuel Owusu because of my lifestyle. And like I said earlier on, I'll give that credit to God for letting me know the Bible.
Jehovah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so let's get to your music.
All right.
Let's get to your music. Did you make money from music? Are you
No.
making money from music?
I didn't make money from music. And I'm yet to make money.
That's right.
Now there are shows being organized. And if somebody organizes a show and invites me, I think I will make money from there.
How much do you charge to appear on a show?
I won't say this on air.
Okay, so that means that if you want to book him, just give him a call.
Yeah.
And depending on where the show is going to be done and the caliber of the show,
Yeah.
he might give you
That
a
will
price.
determine
Exactly.
the price. Yeah.
Interesting. When you are on stage, which is mostly your favorite song? When you are singing it, you feel so good. Which one is that?
I can't tell.
Wow.
I'm good, or let me say I'm okay when my fans are enjoying what I'm doing. So if I touch on a song and they feel good about it, I'm also fine.
Yeah, has it been your biggest song?
I'll say yes.
Did it bring you money?
Somehow, going deep into such issues, already, you might be stepping on the toes of others.
Like the producers?
Yeah, because a lot of them didn't treat their artists well. And I don't think it's even appropriate for us to go into that because it doesn't make, let me say, for now, even if I bring those things out, it's not relevant. Things have changed. We don't rely on producers anymore.
Tell me how you recorded your first album. Who recorded it and where?
Very interesting. I wrote the songs and went to Roots Anabo Studio.
Oh, wow. Roots Anabo.
Roots Anabo Studio.
Wow. Saminu Kwese.
Saminu Pese. And told him, I want to record a demo. And he said, Samuel, who is going to arrange the songs? I said, myself. And he said, you don't need a demo. Let's get straight into recording. And when we reach a certain point and you are leaving, I'll give you a copy. That will be your demo. Don't waste your money on demos.
I understand.
And I took that advice. Then I booked his studio, went there, and then we decided to record. Sammy would say, how do you want the drums to go? I said, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, boom. He said, yes,
Wow.
I've got it. And he did it.
Wow.
Now, he said, sing and let me see. I said, Maya, Anka Mabusiafu, then he started playing the piano.
Wow.
Samuel, do you have any idea about your bass line? I said, yes. Dun, 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 dun. So, together, we did the programming on Abusua Chika. And he told me, I have a friend here, he's a good keyboardist. Let's invite him. So the other time I went there, that was Poncho, Samson Queen's big brother. He's also called Poncho,
Oh, wow.
a keyboardist.
Oh, wow.
And he said, Poncho, what can you add to Samuel's song? Then he added, it was so exciting. I wasn't surprised. It was a big hit. And Abusua Chika was so different from the kind of rhythms they were playing by then. And it stood out. And that made it a hit. Also with the lyrical content.
So it was Samuel Nukpese who recorded this song.
Yeah, but we couldn't complete the song there. So we need to move certain equipment to Elephant Walk Studio and then go and continue with the recording there. So it was recorded in 2 studios, Sami Nukpese's studio and Elephant Walk.
Who handled it at Elephant Walk?
McCarthy, one man called McCarthy. Yeah,
Mr. McCarthy.
Yeah, Mr. McCarthy. He did the mixing.
I see.
Yeah.
He did a mix. Interesting. But you don't play instruments. How did you come by these bass, lines and all that?
It's so surprising. When I'm composing, I try to bring in some lines, be it bass line or maybe some piano lines and then drum pattern. So anytime I go to the studio, I say, do this, do that, do this for me.
Interesting.
And I decided, if I can, let them know what is within me and play, why not learn how to play the piano? That is when I started learning the piano. I went to Music Mosaic. And, they were trying to, teach me the church kind of piano playing. I hope you understand.
Yes, I do.
To read the music. But in studio, we don't do that.
No, you don't.
You need to create.
Yes.
So, I learned the basics and then
You left.
And decided, I have to polish it on my own.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so this is the song, the very first song he wrote and recorded.
This is 3FM.
Blakk Rasta. Fire, 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 fire. Blakk Rasta.
Are you feeling irate?
This is 3FM. This is 3FM.
Fire, 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 Maya, Anka Mabusiafu, Ojiji Misu so Hineba. Missy Maya, Anka Mabusiafu, Ojiji Misu so Dishibio. Blakk Rasta. Nansu Mimi, Abusiafu Mio, Amama Semo Ayemo.
This is 3FM.
Abusua Padie,
Abusua Padie Chika. Abusua Chika. Yeah, my yeah. Anka Mabusiafu won't see me from cry. Nansu me Papa. Minim say ho ati asinti min say da na mewo. Abraya chame manso min fama. Minim say Debbie Debbie Abusia mi ube yamu. If say yes say ana me.
Samuel Owusu is my guest in the studio, and this is Owusu Shrika. He simply calls it Owusu Shrika.
Yeah.
My God. Very beautiful piece of music.
Yeah.
It was a huge hit.
Yeah.
Very big one.
Yeah.
It was on all the radio stations in Ghana.
Yeah.
You still did not make money.
It's so sad anyway, but that's
But are you getting royalties now?
do we need even to talk about royalty?
I will.
This is 3FM.
How many albums do you have in all?
I have about 13 albums
Interesting.
to my credit. Yeah.
Interest. And now you're a sound producer yourself.
Yeah.
You
A
produce
technical
music?
producer,
Wow.
sound engineer, yeah,
Interesting.
a musician.
We are going to be recording in your studio soon.
Yeah.
But tell me something. Your faith as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, has it affected you professionally? Have some people intentionally refused you gigs or some things like that professionally because of your faith?
No, I would say no. You know, when I got into music, I kept myself to myself. I didn't want to enjoy that fame. But I did music, took it as a profession.
That's right.
So for over 20 years, I never appeared on TV.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
I've already told you where I am coming from. I still want to enjoy that freedom I was having in Nima. I lived a bit at Kotobabi, Roman Ridge. You know, I want to be a free man.
Where do you live now?
Still in Nima.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
I would say still in Nima. You know why I said Nima? I love my roots.
That's right. So you have a house in Nima?
I don't have a house in Nima. I live
On the streets in Nima?
You know, I love the Nima people.
Yeah.
I love them. I still want to live like them. You know, when you enjoy the fame and it gets into your head, you limit your freedom. So for me, you know, when I go to places, it's difficult for them to notice me unless I speak. Then they will turn. Then they will say, it seems I know you somewhere. And I said, yeah, you also look familiar. I don't want to, you know, go too much into that.
You are married?
Yeah, I'm married.
Did you ever get divorced?
No. I got married to my wife in 1994 and we are still married.
And how many children do you have?
We have 4. 4
Interesting.
girls.
You have plans to have more?
No, because I know I have to be responsible.
Oh.
So I'm investing in my children.
I have 2 more questions and I'm done. Second, the first one is this. How do you survive? How do you make money to take care of your children? Do you do anything else?
Yeah. I run transport business.
Oh, wow. You have cars, articulated trucks.
No,
and-
No, I don't. How can I afford an articulated truck? No.
So which of the cars do you...
The normal cars
Taxi.
anybody can afford.
Taxi.
I've done taxi business before, but it didn't go well, you
Okay.
know. Yeah, so I'm still into transport business.
What exactly?
Um,
Is it cargo?
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, the mini cargos.
Oh, so you
And I'm-
transport cows and
No, no, no. You know, I give the cars out for them to work and then bring money because I'm a busy person. I have other responsibilities.
That's right.
I am a studio engineer.
Yes.
I do play gigs home and away. So that's how I get my money.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I make sure I use them wisely.
How many
because
of those
I don't
trucks
get
do
a
you
lot.
have? How many of those trucks do you have out there?
I wouldn't like to disclose. Yeah.
But they are more than two,
No,
right?
no. I would say no.
They are not more than two.
I don't want to go into that
Okay.
on air. Yeah.
All right.
This is 3FM.
Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to ask you is this: where has your music sent you to? Have you played gigs outside Ghana?
Yeah.
Where?
In Europe.
Wow.
In Europe.
And which one was the most memorable?
The recent one in Amsterdam
Wow.
with Amachi Dede and Amapino.
Wow.
That was in August.
Which has been your worst performance ever?
Do I have any? I don't think I have any because anytime I perform, I look at the audience and they are even happy to see me, and that makes me happy. You know, I once performed at Medina, the 8th anniversary of Oman, and you know, they announced that Samuel Owusu will be coming because they mentioned the artists on board. And not knowing there was this old man, he has never seen Samuel Owusu, but he plays his music. I just did 3 songs and got out of stage. So as I descended from the stage, I saw him coming, and he said, "Samuel, me pacho, you no mami hwe."
Wow.
And I took out my said, "Samuel, Nyankopon nhyira wo.
Wow.
Ma bowo nyum mfie bebre mi hu da." And you know, when I hear
This
these
is
things, it makes me
3FM.
very happy.
That's right.
Yeah. So I don't have any worst performance.
No West performance. Kuchoko Roots Festival. Tomorrow.
It's going to be big. Honestly. To be very honest with you, I won't take it light.
Wow.
Do you know why?
Tell me.
Reggae is an international genre.
That's true.
It's accepted all over the world. And here is a situation: reggae artists are brought in from other countries
Yes.
and put on one stage.
Yes.
For me, I think I'm privileged to be part of this program because it will give me the opportunity to bring my high life closer to reggae. I hope you understand.
I get it.
Yeah.
What kind of
I'm sending my high life to where the internationally recognized people are.
Are you a high life musician or a reggae musician? A
Both.
lot of your songs that I played at the beginning were all reggae.
Both. Yeah.
How did your interest in reggae start? Was it because you met Saminu Kwese with your first song?
For me, even before getting into music, I love reggae. I've been playing reggae a lot, and I do play high life as well. Yeah, I was listening to the older ones in the industry, and I enjoyed their wise sayings and so on, their kind of composition, and the reggae too. I was doing the same. So like I said already, I am a reggae and high life artist. I
Interesting.
play everything.
Samuel Owusu, I want to say thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank
I do
you too.
appreciate you and I do love you. My God have mercy. We hope to see you tomorrow in full flight.
I am only praying to be alive tomorrow, and I know Jehovah will grant me that.
Jehovah
I will
will.
do my best. And please, Ghanaians, come to the Kuchoko Root Festival tomorrow. I will be there.
Where
And
is
I
it?
will be doing what you want.
Wow.
The ye count, you be there, be now be abusuya chirika, abo here, Kokosechi, Mimpeme. You just come.
Wow.
And request the songs, and I will be doing them for you.
Somebody met me last Friday night and told me, look, I'm coming to the show because of Samuel Owusu.
Yeah, he has to come. And I'll be there.
Oh my God. I am most excited to have it. But give me a cappella before you go. You can't, you know.
You can't, you know. Debbie, now be. Carry any onu. Over na call him. Uri bisi uri diawadia we free. Na uri makodia. Uri ni mubeso sio wawa. So they should come.
Thank you so much.
And we will have fun.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
This is 3FM.